make things you don't like. Everything you make is just as you designed. 'Cause you did a good job when you made me. Everyone you made, a precious child in your eye. Despite my past mistakes, I'm blameless in your sight. 'Cause you did a good job when you made me. By my side, you will never leave. I am your delight. 'Cause you did a good job when you made me. I am wonderfully made. I am loved beyond all measure.
Do you know someone in the church or in the community that is sick right now? How about hungry, lonely, scared? Philippians 2:14 says, don't only look out for your own interests, but also for the interests of others. At Christ the King Church in San Diego, you're greeted when you come into the church by a huge 6-7 foot statue of Jesus Christ with arms outstretched. The only difference is he has no hands. You see, in the mid-1980s, vandals came by on a Saturday night and broke off the hands of this statue of Jesus. The next morning when they came into church, the people were appalled and saddened by the desecration on the huge statue. Well, they immediately took an offering in the service and raised the money to have the hands replaced. And then somebody came up with an idea. Instead of replacing the hands, they decided to buy a plaque, and they put it at the base of the statue where Jesus' feet were. And it read, I have no hands but yours. Know somebody hurting, scared, somebody struggling right now? The Lord looks for you and I to be his hands and his heart. Someone said love wasn't put in our hearts to stay. Love to be loved must be given away. Look for opportunities. Until next time.
Call me your child. Nothing can take that away from me. You call me your child. Nothing can take that away from me. You call me your child. Nothing can take that away from me. You took my place. You bore what I deserved. You poured out grace with those 3 words. You've brought me near. You've called my past redeemed. You've brought me life with those 3 words. It is finished. It is done. It is finished. Love has won.
Hey everybody, I'm glad you joined with us today. You know, the greatest wrestler at the turn of the 20th century in Europe was named Yusuf, the Terrible Turk. He took on and beat all comers from Europe and came across the ocean to take on America's greatest wrestler at the time, named Strangler Lewis. Strangler Lewis's style was to put his arm around the neck of his opponent and by flexing would cut off the air supply of his opponent, rendering him unconscious and ensuring a win. Strangler had a great plan, but there was a problem. You see, Yusuf had no neck. He went from head directly to massive shoulders. Strangler tried to get his arm around Yusuf's neck, couldn't get a grip, and lost the match. Yusuf was recognized as the world's best. He demanded his payment in solid gold pieces, and he kept it in a heavy money belt, which he never took from his waist. That night he boarded the liner SS Burgoyne for his voyage back to France. At sea, the ship collided with a British ship, taking down 560 passengers and crew, including the Terrible Turk. Ignoring the crowds and crew's plea for him to take off his belt, he immediately jumped into the sea. Yusuf, a good swimmer, was dragged down by the weight of the 10,000 gold pieces in the belt. Proverbs 3:6 says in the Bible, "In everything you do, put God first and He will give you success." Looking for success? Who isn't? Put God first. And second, let go of whatever makes you stop. Until next time.
While I scorned your name, while I disobeyed your word, you cleared my debt with those 3 words. I don't have to hide, I don't have to run away, I don't have to make it so that everything's okay. For you have said, child, come, and I will give you rest. You have taken all my sin as far as east to west. I don't have to hide, I don't have to run away, I don't have to make it so that everything's okay. For you have said, child, come, and I will give you rest. You have taken all my sin as far as east to west. You have taken all my sin as far as east to west.
Hey guys, I'm glad you joined us today. I'm Sean Mitchell. We're here at the Ocean, a place where we've done baptisms for Next Chapter Church, and we're a block away from this ocean at where we meet out on Sunday mornings. Glad you've chosen to be online and meet us today. We're going to have a great time. God is in our midst. We're breathing. We're blessed. Enjoy the service.